Hi everyone, we have with us Meena Vaidyanathan, the backbone of this summit. Hi Meena.
Hi.
So you've been the backbone of this summit. Can you take us through the engineering part? How did this idea germinate, and then how did you, make this happen?
Um, okay, more than engineering, I would like to say how we conceptualized and curated the summit. Um, like most, I would say, uh, good products or how things should be done, we actually looked at what we need to achieve before we sort of started to put together the design of the summit. And what we were clear on, when Hans and I sort of thought through this idea of what we wanted to achieve in this particular summit, was that we wanted to try and see if it could be very outcome based, where we could get experts, we could get social startups, we could get students together, where we could have them ideate together, deliberate together, so that we could have some real outcomes that addressed real issues on ground that could be resolved, and it could also be an inspiration for other problems around the world. So that really was the starting point of the summit. And when we sort of looked at that as the endpoint, we sort of started to create a design that would address and result in that kind of outcome. And I'm quite happy to say that after many weeks and months of discussing with various experts and even thinking through of what the concept should be, what could be the tracks, who could be the people who would actually make the most sense, both from an expert standpoint as well as curated startups, etc. I think it's been a very satisfying experience.
So Meena, can you take us through the day? You have anchored the whole summit. Can you take us through the day? What happened, and how has it been?
Sure. So, a majority of the day was really focused around track-specific discussions on three tracks, which is health and aging, migration, labor, as well as energy. It was all done in the umbrella and the context of hyper-urbanization. The good thing about the design of this summit was that it was not really a bunch of panel discussions one after the other, where people who were experts were talking to other experts, but the discussions were engineered in a way to happen around tables in a more intimate setting. And and we had the three-track conversations, and then we also had some cross learnings and generalist experts who sort of contributed to it, followed by a final presentation by some of the startups and students who were presenting outcomes that emerged out of the summit.
Uh, the last question, Meena. So, as a take-home message, what do you take back from this summit? What is the message for the people? What's the message for the participants? What's the message for the ISEP alumni?
I think the thing to take from this summit, or any that we've been sort of engaged in either organizing or doing, is that learning never stops. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. Keep it simple and keep it humble, and you'll continue to learn more. And I think that was what the summit proved as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Meena.
Thank you.
Thank you.